Well, it just keeps getting better. Hello everyone, it's Pete, and once again, it's time for another episode of the Super Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe Box Office Records. And of course, quite a few things happened since the last time we've seen each other, so let's get to it, shall we? So history has been made, and the first ever video game theme has been added into the Library of Congress. Namely, the Super Mario Bros. Theme! Yeah, that's right, when Mario returned to prominence. Excusing the frankly wrong reviews that the movie is getting. This news about the Library of Congress? And Mario just kicking butt at the box office? Has given him quite a week. So let's see the extent of how much he kicked booty. Let's not dilly-dally, shall we? So the overall profit of the Super Mario Bros. Movie just keeps on getting bigger in domestic. Because now, the Super Mario Bros. Movie is taking on the regular animated films. In fact, it's on its way to defeat Inside Out in domestic, which only grossed a total of $356,461,711 in its entire run. So realistically, it only needs a few days to outgross it in that category. Now let's have a look at the total for this week. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is number one at $347,823,700. Followed by Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at $190,872,904. After that is Wreck-It Ralph with $189,422,889. Next is the original Sonic the Hedgehog with $146,066,470. After that is Detective Pikachu with $144,105,346. Finally, we have Pokemon the first movie with $85,744,662. Now, something interesting happened in international. So if you recall, last week we had $173 million for international. But now let's add the gross that we got from countries around the world. Add the $28,006,617 from Mexico, because they really love their Mario. Add the $19,492,932 from the UK. Add the $17,470,116 for Germany. Then add $16,710,000 for China, of which the movie bombed at, by the way. Then add $12,965,133 for France. Add $8,770,572 for Spain. Then $8,124,109 for Australia. Then add $7,818,152 for Brazil. Then add $7,515,718 for Italy. Then add $7,314,469 for Central America. And finally, add $195,948,182 for the other territories. And when you add those up, you get, drumroll please, $330,136,000. We have a new leader of international. So now the Super Mario Bros. Movie has taken the top spot in the international box office, followed by Wreck-It Ralph or Sugar Rush at $307,098,844. followed by Detective Pikachu with 284,956,378. After that is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with 214,548,614. Tailing behind is Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, with 156,469,654. And after that is Pocket Monsters Revelation Lugia with a tentative 90,190,586. And once again, something fun happened for Worldwide. I'll spare you the theatrics. Let's just add domestic into international and see what we get. So if we take 347,823,700, then add 330,136,000, and we get, drumroll please, 677,959,700. We have a new leader in Worldwide! This is unprecedented, folks. The Super Mario Bros. Movie leads all 3 categories. This film is unstoppable. Give them a hand! Yes, that's right. The Super Mario Bros. Movie has taken the world by storm. And it only took 1 week to get to this point. And it hasn't even reached Japan yet. That won't be until the 27th of April. Heck, it won't even reach Poland until May 26th. That means by next week, we won't have to look at domestic, international, or worldwide anymore because we already know that it has been taking all 3 categories. So now we'll have to look at completely different movies to see how it's doing. So now the former leader of Worldwide sits at 471,222,889, followed by Detective Pikachu at 449,762,638. After that is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with 405,421,518. After that is Sonic the Hedgehog with 319,715,683. And after that is Pocket Monsters the Movie U2 Strikes Back with 163,644,662. Yeah, the cinematic universe is pretty much assured at this point. In fact, at the time of this recording, all that this movie needs to gross to reach 700 million is $7,031,110. And that can be made in just hours. Heck, I can wager you that this movie makes $1 billion in just a few weeks. Now, let's get that excitement out of the way and see what's next on the horizon. So first up, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3, featuring Sonic the Hedgehog, in December 20th of 2024. Hopefully not the current final date. Next is Minecraft the Movie, most likely featuring Steve, Alex, Zombie, and Enderman, on April 4th of 2025 by Warner Brothers. Next is the untitled Metal Gear film, which I still hope isn't fully live action. Its date is still forthcoming, to be announced. And I hope someone cool plays Snake. Next is the untitled Pac-Man film, which will very likely be hybrid, live action and animated, and it's still to be announced. After that is the untitled Mega Man film, which will be on Netflix of all places. And now we have Detective Pikachu 2, which is to be announced, made by Warner Brothers, hopefully featuring more than just Pikachu. And now we are done. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe, and smash that bell to see when I next upload. See you soon!